It's where people go out to feel at home.
Yeah, Marks is one of the many restaurants in Omaha that partners with US Foods, a way to make sure they're always on top of food trends and some of the cooking innovations that we're going to talk about.
Absolutely. Welcome back, food fanatic chef Michael Rhoades, joined by James Davis of Marks.
Morning. Chefs, how are you?
Wonderful, great.
Smells fantastic.
It does.
I
Smells
mean,
great.
Every time you come in, you bring a fantastic restaurant with you and some great food. Chef Michael, why did you choose Marks Bistro to feature today?
Well, you know, Marks does really creative food, innovative food, really seasonal menus, something that we like to try to focus on. James is a great partner of ours who uses a lot of our Scoop product, which is the magazine down here on the end that showcases 28 to 30 new items that are only available through US Foods. Very creative, exclusive, innovative products.
Yeah, so you guys put out this publication. Does it come out quarterly or?
3 times a year.
3 times a year.
We do that.
Yeah. Very cool.
James, I was mostly recently in within the last couple months at Marks, and had the lobster-based scallop risotto, which is one of my favorite dishes in town. It's fantastic. Give us a little brief history on Marks.
Yeah, so we're coming up on 15 years of being open.
Has it been that long?
It has,
wow.
yeah. So we've just gone through a lot of different changes as far as, well, like Chef said, menu, seasonally driven. We like to change it. We like to work with as many local farms as possible as well, which US Foods actually does a great job of keeping things as local as possible as well, which is always fantastic.
What kind of food would you say it is?
You know, I get that question, and it's always, it is a mix, and I know that's kind of just a cop-out way of saying what we do, but we...
But I've seen the menu. It's hard to kind of narrow it down. You guys do a little bit of everything.
It can be. I mean, we've got a little Italian, a little French, Mediterranean bistro. We're very vegetarian-friendly. I think we try harder than a lot of restaurants I know of to keep things gluten-free. So
there really is a little bit of everything.
There really is. There really is.
Including what we're making today. What is this?
Yes.
Food fanatic chef.
So we've got a butternut squash risotto with wild mushrooms and spinach. We're going to top it with a little chili oil and pine nuts. Let James talk about the salads.
Yeah.
Dessert.
Well,
yeah, don't go, hold on. Let's not get too far from the risotto.
Yeah, risotto. Like, this sounds amazing.
Yeah, so what's the key to making risotto? Because it's hard to make risotto. The consistency has to be just perfect.
It has to be just perfect, and the best way to do risotto is to do it ahead of time, and then bring it up to heat in your oil and your sauce.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, so you're basically reheating the risotto, and that way it's like a flavor sponge, and it absorbs everything that you put into it with it. So when you taste this today, you're going to taste the cream and the Parmesan, the wild mushrooms, the butternut squash, the pine nuts, and the chili oil. Yeah. It's all going to go in there. And it's going to absorb all those flavors.
The aroma is really starting to come out of
you
this
can
now.
see the
What was
the
it?
steam,
Yeah, what was it that you just put in there to make the aroma stand out? Was it the cheese?
The Parmesan.
The Parmesan.
Yum. Well, we're obviously excited to try that. But what do we have down here, James?
So we brought a little bit of everything. So for a starter, we have a beet salad tossed with a white balsamic and fresh mint vinaigrette, a little bit of chev cheese, some candied walnuts, and we have a mix of red beets, golden beets, and some chayoga or candy stripe beets.
And that looks so fresh.
It does. Chayoga? Is that
Chayoga,
I've never heard of that. Okay, that's pretty cool. And
then you got a dessert.
Yes, and we brought dessert. I was talking with Chef Rhoades, and I thought, you know, I don't know if I've ever brought a dessert, so I thought I would bring one.
Oh, yeah.
Do you eat it with your hands, or how do you eat it?
Come on, man.
However you want.
I just want to.
He's just going to dive in.
Dig right
What
in.
is it?
You said earlier that you like caramel and apple, right?
Yes.
So this is a new dessert menu item that we just started. It is a profiterole that is filled with a maple and brown sugar Bavarian cream.
And topped with flowers.
Topped with some microflowers. Yep.
It's like a cinnamon roll.
Tart green apple, a little bit of caramel, and what you see sort of sprinkled in and around the side is a little Hawaiian hash.
That's very
sea
unique.
salt.
The caramel's delicious.
Can you eat these flowers?
Yep, they're perfectly edible. Absolutely.
Okay.
Do they have how do they taste? They have a flavor in them, or?
It tastes like flour. It tastes like a flower, but they're edible. Okay, so we can eat dessert for dinner, right?
You can eat dessert whenever you want.
So are we done here? This is beautiful.
Just about. So Chef's just going to put a little finishing touch on here. This is a pumpkin sea salt and a little bit of chili oil.
So you're topping this off. Chef, would you talk about, I know you partner with Marks Bistro. Would you talk about how else you partner with restaurants to help them develop and create a lot of these recipes that we taste in Omaha?
So one of our things at US Foods we like to do is we like to partner with our restaurants, and our success is based on their success.
Yeah.
And we don't, it's not just a catchphrase for us, it's really how we do things. We have a team of specialists that come in and support you in every single way, from the front door to the back door. We've got restaurant operating consultants, we've got produce specialists, we've got equipment specialists, we've got the Food Fanatic chefs, we've got 61 Food Fanatic chefs nationwide, and we help each one of our divisions help restaurants succeed, help restaurants be innovative and creative and off the norm, off the trend.
Well, should we try this?
Let's get into the risotto. Chef, you did a good job.
I don't know what that
over here.
noise was, but yum.
And so this is a fairly new dish for Marks Bistro.
Well, it is. It is and it isn't. It's something that, as we change our menu seasonally, this is something that we started doing about 3 years ago. And it's proven to be so popular that it's one of those where we take it away in the spring and the summer because it just doesn't fit. Yeah. But if we didn't bring it back,
it's a little heavier dish.
It is. It is. I think if we didn't bring it back, there's been talk of some rioting. So we always
some protests, some marches in the streets. Marks Bistro, you can find them right there in Dundee. You just have to find the stairs, the wooden stairs. They go up and around the top because it's up on the second floor, overlooking Underwood Street there. And marksindundee.com is a website. And then if you want to find Chef Michael Rhoades, you can just find him at foodfanatics.com for US Foods. And you recommend that people get in touch because people can subscribe to foodfanatics.com.
They can go on and check. There's a wealth of a library of recipes and real creative stuff to do.
Well, I think, once
That's
you double
fantastic.
dip, you kind of stake your claim on this.
You
I think
gotta
it's
keep
mine
going.
now, right?
It's all yours.
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I got to
Fantastic,
talk,
guys.
and then I'll take this bite.
Thanks a lot. We
Thank
appreciate
you.
it.
Thank you.